live on Alena Media TV, and this is African News. My name is Janet Agbalanyo. We'll be right back after this short break. When we come back, the show still continues. You're welcome back from the break. It is still Alena Media TV with me, Janet Agbalanyo, as your host. And we are talking about African news. Today we are looking at Ethiopia. Ethiopia Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed Ali on Saturday arrived in Eritrea capital Asmara for a working visit. He was received at the airport by his host president Isaias Afwerki at the airport. The two leaders will discuss further consolidation of the warm liberal tie between the two countries, as well as enhancement of regional cooperation, Eritrean Information Minister said in a tweet. In their intensive meeting today, President Afwerki, MP Abiy Ahmed reviewed the progress achieved and obstacles encountered in the past 2 years in the implementation of the historic declaration of peace and friendship signed between the two countries in July 2018, the minister added. Abiy was with his wife along with the state minister, Ambassador Redwan Hassin, and the Speaker of Parliament, Mr. Tagi Chafo. It is Abiy's first visit outside Ethiopia since the deadly internal crisis that followed the assassination of the prominent Oromo artist. The second anniversary of the peace deal occurred in the midst of the deadly protests that saw over 260 people killed and scores arrested. Internet was also cut across the country and only restored after over 2 weeks. Eritrea, in a statement on the anniversary, stressed that the peace deal remained robust and impact despite the effect of unnamed detractors to derail it. In July 9th, Eritrea-Ethiopian deal progressing 2 years on, Asmara jabs detractors. The Eritrean government says a 2018 peace deal with Ethiopia remained in a good shape and was progressing despite efforts by detractors to portray it as stilled failure. Information Minister Yamani Maskell posted the general state of the deal, which chalks its second anniversary today, July 9th. Overall progress made so far remains significant by all contemporaries standards, he said in a tweet. Adding to this that, in spite of the disputes, last-ditch efforts of the progressive force of Initial and Darkness, TPLF, and its link to scaffold and roll back enduring peace with its divided to the two countries. PTLF is the Tigray People Liberation Front, the ruling party in Ethiopia, Tigray region. It shares a long boundary with Eritrea, posting borders across that were open in fanfare but have all been shut untimely by Eritrea, according to reports. TPLF is currently an opposition party to the new ruling party at the federal level, Prosperity Party led by MP Abiy Ahmed. Eritrean-Ethiopian peace progress has characterized a conducive climate of regional cooperation. Substantial challenges that still remain will no doubt be scaled in the period ahead through resolute and concerted action on the basis of shared vision and prevailing political goodwill, the minister added. It is important to remember that there is no formal peace threatening between Ethiopia and Eritrea. Border control have been reinstated, talks on economic cooperation, use of port stilled. What is holding Abiy and Isaias together is their mutual empathy to TPLF and Tigray, nothing more. These were recent views shared by Rashid Abdi, a former critics group researcher who is keen political watcher for the Horn and East Africa region. The second anniversary of the 10th of July 9th deal comes with a time Abiy is dealing with an internal crisis that spurred protests in capital and surrounding Oromia region. Over 200 deaths and 3,500 arrests have been made, while today is the 10th straight day that internet access has been cut. Now let's go to Sudan news. The former Sudanese president Omar al-Bashir has been summoned to appear before court over charges of all alleged coup d'etat he staged over 30 years ago. The latest charge follows investigation by State Prosecutor's Office. Report says he is appearing on Tuesday, July 2001 before a court in Khartoum, and he will be tried by a special jury composed of 3 judges. He faces the death penalty or life imprisonment for his role in the coup that brought him to power 3 decades ago when he toppled the democratically elected government of Prime Minister Sadiq al-Mahdi. In June 1989, Army Brigadier Bashir seized power in coup backed by Islamist ideologist Hassan al-Tarabi. Economic protests 30 years later morphed into an anti-government movement that toppled him in April 2019. The former head of state, who is expected to appear alongside 16 other defendants, had already been sentenced to 2 years for illegal possession of foreign currency. He is also the subject of warrants issued by the International Criminal Court for war crimes against humanity and genocide in Darfur. Now let's look at other African news. The Egyptian parliament on Monday gave approval to possible deploying of troops beyond its borders after President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi spoke of potential military operation in neighboring Libya. Lawmakers unanimously approved the deployment of Egyptian armed forces on combat mission outside Egypt's borders to defend Egypt's national security against criminal armed militias and foreign terrorist elements, the parliament said in a statement. Monday's votes took place in a closed session where members of parliament discussed threats faced by the state from the west, where Egypt shares a pro-desert border with war-torn Libya. The vote came a day after the Egyptian president met the National Defense Council, which include the parliament speaker, the defense minister, the foreign minister, and military commanders. Sisi has warned that advance by force packing the Western Libya-based government of National Accords, also known as GNA, on city of Sirte could prompt an Egyptian military intervention. The GNA called his warning a declaration of war. Here ends the African news. Kindly share your thoughts on this particular episode, like and share. We would love to hear from you. Thank you